The purpose of the sight glass is to be able to tell where your lubrication level is in there. Usually have a minimum and a maximum. You like to keep it right about the middle. The reason we replace or clean is when they get too far gone, no ability to read how much lubrication you've got, what it looks like in there, so very important. This one is still somewhat readable, but always better to have a nice clean glass to look through, to inspect your oil, so you don't have to pop the top, get in there, make sure nothing's in there. It's usually right here, sight glass. Out in the field, sometimes you'll come across a dirty or partially unreadable sight glass. Some you can't get to clean, unfortunately, but others, you can remove the plate that holds the sight glass in, and if it's not too damaged, if you can still read it, most of the time just get back behind it, try to give it a good clean. You also have a gasket behind there that you're gonna want to replace. We offer them, they're little cork gaskets. Definitely want to replace so you don't have any leaking issues. But for the most part, get in there, give it a nice wipe around. As you can see here, this sight glass cleaned up pretty nicely, but if you do come across one that has a backing, cannot be cleaned, or if it's broken, burnt, can't read it, or it's just too far gone, we have a previous video on the removal and replacement of sight glasses. Definitely go give that a check out. Here's another example of why you'd want to change a sight glass. In here, well, obviously you can see it's been broken, but overheating, viscosity breakdown led to darkening of the oil, which darkened up the sight glass. As you can see with this sight glass right here, water contamination was a factor. So from there, you'll want to drain, inspect your bearings, make sure you don't have, well, basically rusty bearings in there, which is very bad for your motor. If that is an issue, you can always bring it in to Industrial Electric Motor Service, have us go through, check it, and make sure it's still a viable motor. Any other questions, feel free to call Industrial Electric Motor Service.